Hello everybody, and I'm back, and today I've decided to do the rapid fire book tag because instead of just wandering around aimlessly, not doing anything, having weeks and weeks between my videos, I thought, hey, let's do a tag in between. I'm not too sure who created this tag. I will be putting the original person down below, but the rapid fire book tag, if you don't know what it is basically a series of questions, like, for example, supervillains or heroes, and you just have to answer whichever one you want. It's supposed to be fast, rapid fire, you know what I mean? It's supposed to not have too much thought into it, so like just really quick answers, unlike me, because I freaking babble on for ages. But anyways, so without further ado, let's go! The first question is ebook or physical book? Physical book, all the way physical book. Second question is paperback or hardback? I tend to only read from paperbacks because they're cheap, but hardbacks are quite beautiful. But the majority of my books are paperbacks, so I shall go with paperbacks. The third question is online or in-store shopping? Online. As much as I like shopping in store for a book, and I like the experience of buying a book in store, they're so much more expensive than online books, and online books are so much cheaper, so I have to go with online. The fourth question is trilogies or series? Series, because majority of my books that I've read are series, but I do like trilogies because they're just nice and short and simple, and some series drag on for too long, but yeah, series, yeah. The fifth question is heroes or villains? That's a hard one because I do like a good villain, but I have to go for the hero because heroes are usually the good guys and not annoying. I don't only really tend to go to the villain if the hero or the protagonist is just annoying. But yeah, hero with this one. The sixth question is a book that you want everyone to read. I don't know. A book that I want everyone to read. Well, I recommend this book, well, this series to everyone that I know. Well, I don't really recommend books, but I usually am always like, read this because it's amazing, which is The Mortal Instruments. So The Mortal Instruments, there you go. Question 7 is recommend an underrated book. Underrated book. Ooh. Leviathan by Scott Westerfeld, which is a steampunk book set in, was a parallel universe steampunk set in 1914? Yeah. 1912 or 1914. World War I, anyways. And the other one would be Reckless by Cornelia Funk, or Funky, I don't know how you pronounce her last name. And that is based on a world where all fairy tales from the Grimm's brothers' fairy tales exist, basically. As far as I know, no one that I know of has read those books except for my siblings, and I don't really hear anyone else talk of them, so they're underrated in my view, and they're good, so read them. Question 8 is the last book you finished, which was Dividing Eden, which I did a review of, so watch it, go watch it. You don't have to, it's okay. Question number 9 is the last book you bought, which is the 10th anniversary edition of The City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. Technically, well, it is the last book I bought. I just don't have it yet because it's not out yet, but when it does come out, and I get it, oh my god, it's gonna be beautiful, it's gonna be amazing. But anyways, that's the last book I bought. Question number 10 is the weirdest thing you have ever used as a bookmark. I don't really know. I think a tissue maybe, or a rubber band. That's probably the weirdest thing I've ever used. Just any bit of paper, really. Question number 11 is used books, yes or no? Yes, I do use used books. Most of my Harry Potter books are used books because you can't get those covers anymore, you know, the original ones. So yeah, and I just have a lot of used books. They're handy. Ain't nothing wrong with a used book, you know, like there's some history behind it. It's been places. It's been read by other people. Yeah, used books, they're good. Number 12 is top 3 favourite genres. And that would have to be fantasy, YA, and urban fantasy. Question number 13 is borrow or buy? I usually buy. I don't remember the last time I ever borrowed a book. I know that's bad, but yeah, I usually buy because usually when I go out to read a book, it is something that I've planned to get for a while. So buy. I should borrow more, but it's definitely a buy. Question 14 is characters or plot? That is the most hardest ones because you can have, oh god, I don't know, because you could have the most amazing characters ever, but the worst plot, so it's boring, but then you could have the most amazing plot ever, but the worst characters that you just want to punch in the face. You know, I'm gonna have to go with plot because I have read books where I didn't like any of the characters, but the plot was so good and I wanted to keep reading it to find out what happens. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with plot overall. Question 15 is long or short books? Long. I do like a long book. Actually, no, it depends, because you could get a really long book and it's boring and then you're stuck there. But then I don't really read short books. Yeah, long books. Question 16 is long or short chapters, and I'd have to go with long chapters. I do prefer a long one because there's just more plot, more story happens. Question 17 is name the first 3 books you can think of. Percy Jackson, Harry Potter, Clockwork Angel. Like, there you go, those 3. Question 18 is books that make you laugh or cry. Cry, I think, because it means that I've become attached to the character, which means it's a good written character, and I like the plot, and I'm being moved by someone else's words on paper. So I'm gonna have to go with cry. A good cry is good. Question 19 is our world or fictional worlds? Fictional worlds, hands down, fictional worlds. Like, damn, I want my Hogwarts letter. I want to go to the Shire. I kind of want to live in Westeros, but not, you know. Fictional worlds, they're way more fun. Question 20 is audiobooks, yes or no? No, I don't use audiobooks. I've never used an audiobook, so that's the only reason why I'm saying no. Question 21 is, do you ever judge a book by its cover? Hell yes, I do. I am guilty of that. I buy books because they look good. It's bad, I know, but sometimes you get good pickings. Like, you may pick a beautiful cover, read the blurb, and then you read the book and it's your favourite book ever, so ain't nothing wrong with it. I just gotta say, covers are everything because it's what first attracts the eye of the reader. So they pick up the book, so if you've got a good cover, that's good. Question 22 is book to movie or book to TV adaptations? Book to movie because I like Lord of the Rings and I like all the Harry Potters, and I can't name any book to TV adaptations shows that I like. I mean, I love the Vampire Diaries, but I have never read those books, and I'm pretty sure the show is fairly different from the books anyways, and yeah, so book to movies. Question 23 is a movie or TV show you preferred to its book? Maybe The Lord of the Rings. I love The Lord of the Rings. I haven't finished the books, but they are everything to me, as in the movies. Like, those things are my life. So in this sense, I will say the movies, just because I haven't went out my way to finish the books, and it's just, the movies are just condensed down nicely, you know, so yes. So question 24 is series or standalones, and I'm gonna have to go with series. Majority of my books are series, which is annoying because I want to find a good standalone. I'm like, oh damn, you are good, like you're on the top, but you're a standalone. I just happened to pick up series, so but ain't nothing wrong with series. I mean, I would like to have a standalone book that is just amazing and great and has impacted on me, but it hasn't happened yet. And so that is it with all of the questions, and yeah, I don't think I answered them very rapid fire like, but it happened. Anyways, that is it. I hope you all enjoy. I will again be linking down the original person who created the video. I'm not too sure who did the tag, so they'll be down there. If you want to do the tag, do it. It's fun. I hope you all enjoyed it, and yeah, goodbye everybody!